Hey fam. Okay, so here we are in this next stage of building this fire pit.
Hopefully the final stage.
So you can see that we've got a vent tube for the oxygen coming into the fire pit. And hubby put all the cinder blocks in place and then packed in the soil around the cinder blocks so that they are packed in pretty good. And we actually filled in the cinder blocks with a little bit of soil and some gravel that we had in another part of the yard, just to kind of keep the cinder blocks stable and we don't have to worry about them moving around. And this is the cap to the oxygen vent, and when we're ready to use the fire pit, we're just gonna unscrew that and let air in, and when we're done, we're gonna put the cap back on so that rain won't get into the fire pit oxygen vent. So that's kind of cool. And the last stage is, so we technically have a usable fire pit, but we live in a pretty okay subdivision, you know, houses are kind of nice here. So we wanted to make the fire pit a little bit decorative, and so we went and picked out some decorative stone that we're going to use to finish out the fire pit. So basically this is what the stone looks like. We're in my shadows here. Okay, yeah. So we're in the process of lining up the stone. It's not been secured yet, but that's the stone we're looking at. And basically it has to be flush with the cinder block. And if you take a look at it, it's not secured yet, but these stones are flush with the cinder block. And then we're going to put a capstone on it. And we chose a rustic design that will complement that'll be complementary to the retaining wall, which is behind it. The retaining wall, when it's clean, is gray, but you know, it's got that red dirt on it and a little bit of seasoning on it. And the stone that we chose is kind of sort of in the same family, but that's a nice little look, we think. So the next step is going to be just digging these stones in to make sure that they're flush with the top of the cinder blocks, and then we're going to cap them off. And then once we cap them off, we're going to secure them to make sure that they don't move. So this is our fire pit. It's coming together nicely, and this is the pile of wood that hubby cut up a couple of weeks ago using a log splitter. And those are our stones sitting on the wall. And here's the man who pulled it all together, hubby. Gotta love him. Love to see a man working in the yard. Woohoo! You look good working in the yard, babe. Anywho, we'll touch base with you in a couple of days, and hopefully it'll be done. Bye.